Hello everybody, this is Shadow Ghost Gamer, I'm Marksman72 from my PSN ID, and welcome to my newest Let's Play series. And as you can probably tell from the title screen, my newest series is going to be none other than Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So here we go, title screen just loading up. And in this first video is going to be the Emerald Hill Zone, along with me getting all 7 Chaos Emeralds within the Emerald Hill Zone. So here we go, just going to have to collect 50 rings. Yep, little tip. If you ever want to access any of the special stages via the star posts, you always got to make sure that you have 50 rings. Otherwise, it's just another save point for Sonic and Tails, or whichever character you're playing as, whether it be Sonic alone or Tails alone. So here we go. 40 rings. You should be able to get the other 10 quite easily. And here we are at the first star point and special stage number 1. So here we go. First part, gotta get 40 rings. Here we go. Yeah, if anybody can hear a noise in the background, it's because I got my fan on just to try and keep the humidity down in my room whilst I'm recording this. And there we are. First part of the special stage done. Now on to the next part, gotta get 80 rings. I really don't like those triangle formation rings. And that is part 2 of the special stage done. And now on to the last one. Now gonna have to get 140 rings. Just myself. Again, I do apologize if I stutter or hesitate with any of my sentences. I am autistic, so talking is not really one of my strongest points. So here we go. Yep, that's all 140 rings over and done with. So now I just have to reach the end and get the first Chaos Emerald, which is right there, none other than the blue emerald. Yeah, and I don't know why that keeps happening. It happened to me as well during my normal non-commentary playthroughs for both Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. But here we go. But now one of the bad things is that you have to backtrack through the level to find the 50 rings that you need to gain access to the next special stage. Oh, I thought I was going to hit that monkey badnik then. Never hurts to have a bit of an invincibility, whether it be temporary or not. Alright, so too short. I'm just going to quickly show everybody where the next special stage is. It's right there, or star post. Now I just have to quickly backtrack to gain just 2 more rings. Oh, not that much. So now over 50 rings, and now I'm going to access special stage number 2. And just for everybody's knowledge, I will be uploading a video down the line where I will demonstrate where exactly all 7 star posts are within the Emerald Hill Zone. And there we are, part 1 of special stage number 2 done. Now on to the next one, again 100 rings. Should be pretty straightforward. Provided I don't hit any of the bombs and lose all my rings, and then I'll have to start all over again, which would be very embarrassing. Quite embarrassing, indeed. Yeah, pretty much done now. Just gotta have to make sure I get to the end without messing up. And now we're at the end, 191 rings. And there it is! Chaos Emerald number 2, the purple emerald. So, 2 down, 5 to go. Back in the Emerald Hill Zone, now I'm gonna have to backtrack again to get 50 rings. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, just for everybody's know-how, you can only access the first 3 special stages within Emerald Hill Zone Act 1. The other 4 can only be accessed within Emerald Hill Zone Act 2. Only 9 more rings to go. And like I mentioned previously at the start of the second special stage, I will be uploading a tutorial video showing where all 7 star posts are within the Emerald Hill Zone, both Act 1 and Act 2. And how did that just happen? That shouldn't have happened. So take 2, try again, just as long as I get on the platforms. Alright, why didn't you jump? Oh, I really don't like it when that happens. So, take 3, try this again. 1 platform, 2, and 3. Now to jump off, and I thought I was going to make it then. So we've got over 50 rings, and for special stage number 3. Gonna have to get 60 rings this time. Oh! Okay, I pulled it back. Thankfully. Got my heart racing slightly. Thought I wasn't going to make it then. Part 1 done. Now for part 2 of this special stage, gonna have to get 110 rings. Yeah, with this part, always make sure that you jump a bit early, just because Tails can get the rings that you missed, and because he has a bit of a delayed reaction if you are playing solo, but with both Sonic and Tails, he does tend to have a slight delayed reaction, so you're gonna have to jump a bit earlier than usual. Otherwise, that might happen. But thankfully, didn't go back under the necessary rings and failed the special stage. I thought I was gonna hit that then. Oh boy. And all 160 rings collected. Now I just have to get to the end without messing up again. And there we are, at the end of the special stage, and there's the red emerald. So as you can see, 3 down, 4 to go, just under halfway. So now I'm gonna head back to the Emerald Hill Zone and just get a few rings to make my end score look good for when I cross the finish post. And then onward to Emerald Hill Zone Act 2. So here we go. Just gonna head over this pathway, jump over this spring. Yeah, hitting that spring is quite annoying. And there we go. Emerald Hill Zone Act 1 done. Now we're gonna move on to Act 2. And for the last 4 special stages, and fingers crossed, you can get those last 4 emeralds. Yep, like I mentioned previously, always make sure that you have 50 rings before you come across the star post. Otherwise, it's just a checkpoint or save point for when you are traveling throughout the zone as either one of these 2. Yeah, if you're coming across the first special or first star post within Emerald Hill Zone Act 2 and you're finding yourself short of some rings, just take this platform upwards, and then you can see, as you can see here, this platform here houses some very handy rings for you. So I just click in my neck. First part of special stage number 4, gonna have to get 40 rings. Oh, I can't believe I missed those. Okay, got him. Avoid those 3/4 ring bombs, or ring of bombs. Now, on the part 2, I'm already halfway done with these rings. 50 rings. And now I gotta make sure I don't just wander aimlessly into the middle. Yeah, with this sort of pattern. No! Why did I do that? And with this sort of pattern, always make sure you jump a little bit earlier, because the row of rings on either side tend to come a bit earlier. As you can see there, I didn't time to jump right and I missed a few rings. So last part, 150 rings, and then we can get the fourth. Then I can get the fourth Chaos Emerald. Oh, bombs in the middle, gotta dodge. Bombs in the middle again, gotta dodge. Diamond formation rings. Oh, bombs in the middle. Thankfully, I think it was on the side. Oh, bombs in the middle, gotta jump. Yeah, I wasn't worried. Yeah, wasn't worried at all. Whew. And there we are. We're at the end of special stage number 4. As you can see there, Chaos Emerald number 4 is none other than the pink emerald. And I don't know why that keeps happening. I do apologize in advance. And here we are, back at Emerald Hill Zone number 2, or Act 2. But unfortunately now, I'm going to have to backtrack to get 50 rings again. So if I come across another star post, I can just... Why didn't you jump? And why did you come on a spin dash? I don't know. Alright, got me a box of 10 rings. And now I'm gonna keep going onwards to find me 50 rings. Yep, just gonna take the... Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna make it then. Gonna get all these rings stashed around here. Now I'm over 50 rings, and now for special stage number 5, or star post number 5, whatever you want to, whatever terminology you want to use. Here we go. Star post number 5, and onward to special stage number 5. Yeah, from special stages 5, 6, and 7 onwards, it can be a bit tricky, so I'm just going to use the safety net of saving at the beginning of the special stage, provided that you just go back into full screen mode. Otherwise, playing old school mode with that small TV might give you a bit of a headache. Come on. Just gotta make sure I don't mess up. Okay, all done. Part 1 done. Now I'm gonna have to get 110 rings. Yeah, if you miss any rings from those from that loop-de-loop pattern, it might cost you down the line. Anyway, that is part 2 of the special stage done. Now on the last part, getting 200 rings. Provided I don't mess up anywhere. Oh, that's probably going to cost me. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, one ring. Just one ring short. Gonna have to deploy the safety net. Every time from the start, from the special stone. Special stage stone. Alright, so that's part 1 done. Okay, so far so good. Oh, why did I do that? Alright, so reloading from the start. Take 3. Here you go. Alright, so I got the necessary rings. That's part 1 of the special stage done. Part 2. Alright, so that's that bit done. I thought those were going to hit those bombs then. Alright, on to the last part. Oh, I cut that close. Come on, yes! Got it! So where we are, at the end of special stage number 5, and there is Chaos Emerald number 5, none other than the yellow one. As you can see here, 5 down, 2 to go. And now back to the Emerald Hill Zone. And now we're going to have to backtrack again for those 50 rings. And to find star post number 6. And thankfully didn't hit any of those spikes. And thankfully didn't come out of spring dash that time. So here we go, just back up to 34 rings, and now we're going to continue onwards. Just to elaborate for everybody, I have known about the location for this hidden star post, but getting has always been a bit difficult for me. That's why I've always settled for 6 rings within the Emerald Hill Zone before, and I always got the 7th within the next zone. So, but in this one, I'm going to try my best to break my record. So here we go. You go across the loop-de-loop path, and then you got to time your jump just perfectly. Get on top of it, then hit that spring, then come across here. Yeah, just make sure you don't get hit by those monkey badniks, otherwise you'll fall down and have to do it all over again. And here we go. Special stage number 6. Again, gonna deploy the safety net of saving at the beginning, and also putting it into full screen mode. So here we go. Yeah, with this first part, always make sure that Tails has the least amount of rings possible, because there is one part on here that where he will probably just crash into every single bomb because of his delayed reaction. And here it is, like so. And now after this bit, he can just collect as many rings as he wants. Just as long as you don't hit any bombs and mess up. Otherwise you're going to have to start this special stage again. And that you don't miss any of the rings. Why did I do that? Alright, so that's part 2 of special stage 6 done. Now on to the last one. Getting 220 rings. Oh boy. Yeah, this next part, make sure you jump a bit early because the row ring... Actually, no, not this part. This next part, make sure you jump a bit early because the row rings tends to be a little bit earlier than usual. Like so. Oh boy. Almost there. Can I get there? One ring. Yes, got it. So there we are. At the end of special stage number 6. And there is Emerald number 6. None other than the green one. And there we are. 6 down, 1 to go. Now we're going to have to backtrack again for 50 rings to get the access to special stage number 7. Yeah, just trying to avoid that spot there, because if you go down there, you will die and lose a life. So there we are, 37 rings. Yeah, but It never hurts to have an invincibility boost. There we go, 50 rings, and now for the last star post and the last special stage. Here we are. Special stage number 7. And again, gonna deploy the safety net, saving at the start of this special stage, because you never know when it might come in handy, as you saw previously in special stage number 5. So here we go. Oh boy, that's probably going to cost me. And now on to part 2, again 190 rings. So here we go. Yeah, that's definitely going to cost me. Yep, fell short. Gonna have to deploy the safety net and restart the special stage from the start again. Yeah, fingers crossed I don't mess up this time. Okay, so part 1 done again. Now with the part 2. Why did I do that? Come on. Yeah, that's definitely gonna cost me. Gonna have to restart the special stage again. So here we go, take 3. And hopefully I don't mess up this time. So here we go. Definitely got more than enough on that part. So that's part 1 of the last special stage done. Now on to part 2. Yeah, fingers crossed I don't just wander into any of the bombs this time, because that was a tad embarrassing. Oh, I thought I was going to pull the same mistake again. Here we go, 210 rings. That's part 2 done. Oh, already got him. Collect 210 rings, already done. Yeah, just be aware, after each of these parts, then you get nothing but bombs. So here we go. The second part of all these spread out rings. And now back onto the bombs. I had a gut feeling that might happen. Oh boy. Luckily, still got plenty of rings. And those flashing lights mean that is Chaos Emerald number 7, and all of them are done. And I don't know why they're not showing up right now. As you can see, all 7 emeralds have been collected, and now Sonic can change into Supersonic. And before I head off to the boss fight, I'm just going to give everybody here just a quick preview of what happens when you collect 50 rings after collecting all 7 Chaos Emeralds. But here's the problem: once you've collected 50 rings, the first jump action that you perform, you will automatically turn into Supersonic, provided you don't do what I just did and just jump right into the attack of one of those annoying monkey badniks. So again, I'm going to be backtracking a lot just to get the 50 rings. Over halfway done already. Shouldn't take too long. And now that I have all 50, now that I have all 7 Chaos Emeralds, the rest of these zones should be a bit of a breeze. And as you can see there, 50 rings. Here is Supersonic, which you automatically transform into after your very first jump. Yeah, so 50 rings, first jump, automatically becomes Supersonic. Over 100 rings already. And now onward to the boss fight, which should be pretty easy. Especially with Supersonic, because you can just literally do this. Just keep up with him. Just walk along with his machine, and then voila, done. And now we're going to be coming up to the end. So to everybody who's stuck around for this video, I really do appreciate it. And yeah, just make sure you don't do that. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing this is trying to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Yeah, just make sure you don't have over 50 rings when you're at the finish line. Otherwise you will get stuck in the air. So until next time, everybody, I've been Shadow Style Ghost Gamer, or Marksman72 from my PSN ID. Stay safe, and if you're anywhere that's suffering a heat wave at the moment, make sure you stay in the low temperature area. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.